What's up, everyone? Josh or Miho here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the debut album from the band Goemagot, entitled Eradication of Insignificant Beings. This is released on Severed Records. And apologies in advance if I happen to say the band name wrong. I tried the best I could. But anyway, if you're not too familiar with this band, they're based out of Rochester, New York. And the best way to describe the sound of this band would be an extremely hard-hitting, technical style of brutal death metal. I first got introduced to this band last year with their 2012 demo entitled Parasitic Incineration, and I was just mesmerized by how crazy that record was. It was only 3 songs, but yet within those 3 songs you could hear the potential and the promise that this band had. I mean, the guitar work was just really technical, very well crafted. The drums were fast, the bass work was very audible, and probably some of the deepest, lowest, gurgling, guttural vocals I've ever heard. I was just blown away by that. I mean, honestly, if you think of more current, modern, up-to-date kind of death metal like Origin or Skinless, you would get the kind of vibe that this band is going for. And following that demo, we now have their first official full-length album entitled Eradication of Insignificant Beings. It's 11 tracks, and it runs around 36 minutes in length. And I gotta tell you something. This is an absolute step up from the demo. And honestly, I can only imagine what's gonna be next in store from this band, because it's just absolutely mind-blowing, the musicianship and the artistry that this album has. It is just stunning, and I'm blown away by it. Even for brutal death metal standards, this is amazing stuff. The guitar work is one of the things that makes this album shine so well. It's just near perfect, in my opinion. Just the way the riffs are structured, just the way they sound. They're very heavy, very groovy, very powerful, very well thought out. I mean, like, take the track, I want to say, The Ethics of Omnipotence. I really dig the spastic creativity that appears on that track. And I want to say on the song Progressive Regression of Cognition. I really dig the way the guitar work flows on that song. It's just really crazy. It's not too crazy where it's intended to be show-offish at times, but still, the way the guitar sound, it's just absolutely amazing. I love the riff work. I love how heavy things are, even to the more slower, slam-orientated riffs. I think those are extremely well executed. I love that about the guitar on this album. The same can be said for the bass. It is very audible, very clear in the mix. I love the way that it's played, the way that it's executed. I like on the track Stump, you can hear a little section of the song where it just breaks off into just hearing the bass by itself. And the way that it's handled is just really played very well. And going back to Progressive Regression of Cognition, the bass on that track is just smooth. It glides along great. It blends in nicely with the guitar. It backs away when it needs to, but when it does show up, the bass is incredible. I really enjoy the way that it's played on this album. Drum-wise, the drums are pretty damn cool. I really like the patterns and the variations that go across this record. Just the way some of the drum patterns are, the way the blast beats are. I think I might hear a little gravity in there or two, but the way the drums are just very good. I really think it has a good solid beat to it. Nice pace, good snare tone, the kick is good. There are moments on this album where I do think that the drum fills seem a little bit non-organic. I don't know what else I could say other than some of the drum fills feel natural, but some of the other drum fills don't feel natural. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is the kind of stuff that can be executed live too, but that's just a small complaint I have. But the drums are absolutely amazing. And the vocals, oh my god. The vocals are something to behold. I mean, on the first demo, this guy's vocals were so guttural and so deep, you couldn't understand a damn thing he was saying. And on here, he steps his vocal game up even more. It's still very guttural and undecipherable, but still the way he delivers it, it's just disgusting. very low, gurgling, almost vomitous, guttural lows, to even more mid-range kind of high screams. Like, I want to say the track "To Decompose to Rape." There's a part in that song where he just basically screams, and it sounds really badass. I guess I would have loved to have heard a little bit more variation when it comes to the vocals. The lows are extremely sick. The highs are great too. I would have loved to have heard some more highs, but for what you get with this album, it is awesome. So overall, for a debut album, this is absolutely mint. This is some mint brutal death metal, and I really recommend this to anybody who's a fan of Origin or Skinless, or even modern technical death metal, to even more modern brutal death metal that's out right now. This is something that's going to definitely be in the runnings for my top 20 of this year. This is a complete surprise, and I really enjoyed this album. If I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say To Decompose to Rape, The Ethics of Omnipotence, Stump, Progressive Regression of Cognition, and here's a fun one, Shitting Barbed Wire Asshole Birth. Great music on that song, over-the-top lyrics too. Even the closing track is pretty badass too, Beg for Extension. It's about a 6-minute long track, but it's very entertaining. I really dig it a lot. So I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to where you can listen to this. They have a Bandcamp page. You can stream it there and listen to it, buy it digitally if you want. Also to their store where you can buy this physically. And by the way, special thanks to Cody of this band for giving me the opportunity to listen to this. I'm grateful and appreciative. So I'm going to say your band name one more time, and if I say it wrong, I apologize. Again, the album is Eradication of Insignificant Beings by Goemagot. This is released on Severed Records. Buy this, and this gets a 9 out of 10. Awesome, awesome stuff. Definitely top 20 contender worthy. Support this band. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until next time, Armijo out.